In my last food video, I tried a TV dinner that was made by KRAFT macaroni and cheese. There's a cat. And it was fine, it was whatever, but the macaroni and cheese portion of it reminded me of Easy Mac. It wasn't no stovetop, it was like Easy Mac. And it wasn't until I was done editing the video and had it all uploaded that I was like, huh, I kind of forgot Easy Mac even existed, you know? And I just kind of happened to be at the store this last week, and I was in the pasta section just kind of look around when I come across KRAFT Easy Mac. I've always been kind of confused, like, you know, why'd they do this? I think they're trying to compete with like ramen noodles or something. It's like, oh yeah, well, we're a noodle dish. You can just throw water, throw it in the microwave, add some seasoning, stir it up, and you're done, right? And that's pretty much exactly what it is. As I was in the store holding this thing, I just kind of happened to glance over and saw a whole row of like copycats, you know? Here's a bunch more companies that are trying to do the Easy Mac thing. So I got all the ones that I could find, and we're gonna have us a little taste test comparison tournament type thing, you know? Since KRAFT mac and cheese was the first one I remember, and it's called the original flavor, we are gonna start with this. This is gonna be our control group for this. I'm not gonna show how to make every single one of these things because it's literally open it up, add water, throw it in the microwave, add your cheese, powder, sauce, seasoning stuff, stir it up, and you're done. It's easy, Mac. Ha ha. All of the ones I got are made the exact same way, so that'll be the only time that you're gonna see me cook this because it's just gonna get redundant. About like a pack of ramen, you know. Actually, it's about exactly how you make a pack of ramen. The thing is with this is you can kind of customize it too. It's got a little fill line on the inside of the bowl here where you're supposed to fill your water to. If you fill it just a little under, then your cheese gets real thick. But you can also add a little too much water and have it be a little thinner and runnier, which I know people who like their mac and cheese both ways. This is a taste that I'm sure if you're alive, you've had before. If you don't like mac and cheese, at least on some level, then you're like a 1%er, you know? You are a very low percentage of people. Most people I know, at least on some level, like mac and cheese. For being what it is, this is like super convenience food. About like a cup of ramen noodles. Now for a second opinion on the super nostalgic Easy Mac.
It's mac and cheese, but it was made in the microwave.
Yeah, it does have that distinct microwave feel to it.
It's been so long since I last had mac and cheese. Well, KRAFT.
One of those.
Yeah, one KRAFT mac and cheese. That it's all like, I can't really tell the difference whether or not it was made on the stove or in the microwave.
That is going to be my control group. Everything from here on out is going to be compared to this.
Done.
Next up, going down the line, we've got the Velveeta shells and cheese in a little cup version of Easy Mac thing. Velveeta is a very strange item to me. I remember being very, very young, and my grandma was obsessed with this shit. She loved Velveeta. I never really thought anything about it until I read its packaging where it was like cheese-flavored product. And I know probably nowadays the KRAFT mac and cheese is a cheese-flavored product and no longer real cheese. But at the time, this shit was pretty honest about being like, hey, I'm not cheese, I just taste like it. It's one of them things where it's like, you know, you either liked it or you didn't like it. I didn't hate it. The cheese in this one is not a powder. It's actually like a gooey slime, you know? Velveeta trying their hand at the Easy Mac and cheese with their shells and cheese. This is a flavor that I've had a lot. And my wife used to get the generic version of this from Aldi's, and we'd eat that all the time. And honestly, I've eaten that enough now to where it's like I kind of got a little burned out on it. And I can safely say that I've had Kraft mac and cheese a whole bunch too, and I can't ever remember getting burned out on that. It's like I need to be in the mood to eat like a Velveeta shells and cheese type thing.
On Monday, no. On Tuesday, sure.
Not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not bad, but I do think Kraft mac and cheese is better than this.
My issue with this one already is that it looks so watery.
I mean, that cheese, when it come out, it was all gloop, 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 but once it melted, it melted into that. Remember getting that Aldi's brand all the time?
The one that had the sauce cheese.
That's what this did. Yeah, just kind of been leery of it. It's always been around. It's never really been offensive, but you know.
Okay, this is offensive. I
Is
agree.
it?
I agree with that statement. I'm still hungry and I'm gonna eat it.
Think it's better or worse than Kraft?
This is offensive. This is worse.
Wow.
Cheese soup.
Go for it. Next up, we've got Annie's, made with real organic pasta. Aged cheddar. The fuck you mean organic pasta? Ah, it's alive! I know how you deal with organic things. You boil its insides, then you eat its brains. Isn't cheese technically like spoiled dairy or something like that? So, I don't know, calling it aged cheddar is, I don't know. That kind of labeling kind of frightens me when it comes to food because it kind of sounds like it's already spoiled. It's not terrible, but this fancy aged cheddar cheese that they kind of bragging a little hard on the front about is a little dull. It's a little subtle. Not nearly as cheese tasting as, let's say, Velveeta or Kraft. Cheese barely tastes like cheese. Maybe that's because it's a real organic cheese instead of super processed mega lab food or whatever. It ain't bad, but I don't think it's great either. I'll put this above Velveeta, you know, but it's not greater than Kraft mac and cheese. Let's say that. What say you, third-party taste tester? Say hello to Annie, an organic option.
It's about equal. The cheese doesn't taste as strong. I can
But
admit that.
that could also be because it's organic. But since that's what I'm comparing it to, that's what I like tasting, I'm gonna have to put it above Velveeta, but not as good as Easy Mac. This is a more expensive option. This is about $5 a cup, which is dog shit because it's like if this is supposed to be the healthier, easier alternative, why the fuck are we paying arms and legs for Easy Mac? That's dumb.
Only the rich.
Yeah, only the rich can eat real food. You poor people have to eat chemicals made with our new cheese product, Cheese Lax.
I did like this one the best.
You did?
Yeah.
Man. Our first disagreement. I do not like this the best.
That's it. Divorce.
Our next stop on the wild and wacky world of organic mac and cheese is the Simply Truth Organic Easy Mac and Cheese Deluxe Cheddar, whatever it says. Well, seems like we're in familiar territory, but I guess we'll just have to see. But a lot like with the Velveeta, we have some Goop Goop slime cheese. What's up? Damn. The powder version of the organic cheese didn't really taste like, I mean, it tasted like cheese, but it was a very mild taste, you know? This, on the other hand, the little Goop Goop Velveeta type organic cheese, kind of salty too, tastes like. This is a strong cheese flavor. Even though, once again, it's an organic brand, and it's fucking not as cheap for sure. This is another $5 cup of fucking noodles.
It's noodles and not shells.
Yeah, that is, yeah. It is noodles and not shells.
It's very salty.
That's just the first thing I said. I was like, that's salty.
Like, I feel like I just crunched into salt. I wanted to see how much salt.
Do you know how much salt the other one had?
This one has 28%. It has 19%. And this one has 21%. Like this one the best?
I honestly did say it was better than the other one. However, the price does not really make it better. The taste-wise, it does taste like cheese. But honestly, yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, this isn't better because all that salt taste.
Yeah, it's the salt taste.
You're right, it's not better. See, this is why I have this third-party taste tester, because, you know, that's right. She speaks the true. It is too salty.
It's way
and it is not better than Easy Mac. Ain't that something? In my own opinion so far, nothing seems to be beating the original KRAFT Easy Mac. However, we've got a wild card on the table with the Cheetos Mac and Cheese. What? Cheetos coming at you with a trilogy of Easy Mac knockoffs. Bold and cheesy, cheesy jalapeno, and the flaming hot flavors. Start off with, let's get that bold and cheesy going. All right. Look how orange and bold and cheesy it looks. Here we go. That ain't too bad. Bold and cheesy is right. Coming from a company like Cheetos, I would expect no less. This tastes like a bag of Cheetos. Yo, man, it's just good. This one is not too salty, and the cheese taste is very strong. Like, that's the first thing you taste. It's like, bam, cheese. Bold and cheesy. This one, for real, is the first one that I would put ahead of regular Easy Mac. You know, this is a kick-ass fucking little Easy Mac thing.
Well, so far, if it's not the official mac and cheese noodle, it's a bit soupy.
Is it?
I mean, it looks a bit soupy.
The instructions said to not drain any excess water because it will make the sauce. Bold and cheesy.
That is distinctly Cheetos flavor.
Yeah, I was like, it tastes like a bag of Cheetos. And this was a mac and cheese.
No, it's not as strong as the other one.
This is a mac and cheese dish made by a junk food company, so,
yeah, that's genuine. I mean, and that's the cheese
tasting
flavor.
a little junky, funky is kind of the thing. I mean, look, you know.
If you love the taste of Cheetos,
yeah,
you are going to love the taste of Cheetos mac and cheese.
Yeah, if you love Cheetos and mac and cheese, you're going to be all over this. Mm-hmm. The next mac and Cheetos variety we have is the cheesy jalapeno. Oh, baby. Gonna add a little spice to our lives. The fucking jalapeno Cheeto Easy Mac and Cheese. Ba-da-da-da-da. Bop. Ba-da-da-da-da. It smells like, oh, what's those, you know, those kettle chips that are in the green bag? I don't remember what they're called. Crunchers, I think. They smell like jalapeno potato chips. Wow. Ooh. Hey, wow. Yep. we have definitely added a little bit of spice to our life. This is honestly the only thing I ever add to mac and cheese is pepper. I've never added jalapenos to mac and cheese, but I always throw black pepper in there. That ain't bad. I like that a lot. Holy shit. I'm at a loss for words. You know what I mean? This already blows everything out of the water as far as taste goes. Yes, you got the cheese taste, yes. But man, that extra bit of spice pepper flavor, man, that puts it in a whole new level.
Oh, I like even that smell of the jalapeno.
No. Doesn't it, what's that jalapeno kettle chip called? Like Crunchers or something? Like, it's in a green bag, I think. I can't remember. Fuck you doing with?
They're straight up called kettle chips jalapeno. You called it.
Yeah, here's what it is, yeah. This smells exactly like that. Or this mac and cheese smells exactly like these chips. They're not no Crunchers, they're Clancy's, whatever. I know I've seen them. Yeah. They just ain't potato chip. That's leagues better than what we've had already. Like, that just kicked the shit out of fucking Easy Mac. God damn it. Let it be known that I'm terrible at doing simple things like rolling up a potato chip bag and putting a clip on it. The proof is there. So we're in agreement. This is the best thing so far.
So far, yeah.
Okay, good. We haven't left Spiceland just yet. Our last mac and cheese we gotta try is the Cheetos Flamin' Hot variety. Oh, hell yeah. If this is anything like the last one, then this is probably gonna kick fucking ass. Oh, God. Get a load of that. It's a bowl of red guts. Doesn't really have that strong pepper smell like the jalapeno did. It smells more like the bold and cheesy than it does a flaming hot Cheeto, you know? The heat, it slowly builds, and it's like it keeps building with every bite you take. Whereas the jalapeno was like bang, and then, you know, it stayed. This is like, it's like every bite you take and you're turning up the heat. And it ain't bad. I'm not mad at this. Appearance-wise, this wins. That looks awesome. Taste-wise, I think I might prefer the jalapeno one over the Flamin' Hot. That being said, though, it's just not bad. I like this a lot.
That's kind of scary looking.
So,
It looks like I've got Cheetos on a fork. Like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yo. It looks like a bowl of entrails.
Well, it's not as true to the flavor as I would have expected. I was looking forward to this one the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of was, just because I knew it was going to be super red. Oh my God, what was that?
You're a big half attacking your foot.
Hey, kitty! Come here, kitty girl.
She's on the other side of you.
She licked my foot and it startled me.
She's tasted human flesh. Lemon
Come
hot.
here, Terry.
Timmy's turn. He says, no, the smell makes my eyes burn.
Whoa, what the hell is that? There he goes.
He says, no, I will not be
Off
happy.
to fluff another day.
Timmy said, that's Soylent Green. Don't eat Soylent Green.
Soylent Green is
People.
Cheetos.
It's Cheetos. Oh, Soylent Green for Timmy, right? Because the, I don't know, Chester Cheeto.
I don't
He's
think it's
orange
made of,
kitty too.
I don't think it's made of Cheetos.
Oh no, he's an orange kitty. He's not about to eat this Soylent Green.
If you get the Soylent Green reference, then you are old. So, that's it. That's checking out all the Easy Mac items that I was able to get a hold of. Kraft mac and cheese started a trend, you know? I believe, you know, some of these were good, some of these weren't so good. Some of these could run and last a while if they wanted. Like the organic stuff, I believe that'll always be around. But like gimmicky, silly shit, like the jalapeno Cheetos, for instance, I hope this sticks around.
But
because this was better.
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will say that the jalapeno actually stacks a little higher than the Annie's. But the Annie's it stayed right up there for me the whole time.
I felt every one of them fell short of the original until we got to the Cheetos one. The bold and cheesy was the first one where I was like, yeah, this is better. Then the jalapeno was like leaps and bounds above everything. So your favorite was the Annie's Organic, and your least favorite was the Velveeta.
Yeah. Something horrible went wrong with the Velveeta.
And honestly, if I was gonna switch it up, it would probably be this.
Number one's this end.
And this for me. So not too much different.
Yeah.
I honestly thought these two were the best because they had the most flavor, seriously. But the rest of these were like, it was like, you had your standard Easy Mac and cheese. What was this one? No, fuck that. The Cheetos one goes in front of that one.
Yeah, sorry.
That's 7 Easy Mac and Cheeses. It was a lot of fun, and I'm tired now. And I don't know if you had any of these before. They're not awful, I guess. You can eat them all. They're really easy, simple to make. Other than that, that's the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. See you next time.